Welcome back to the Chris and Ollie Show. My name is Chris.
It's your boy VLI exclusive, most imitated, Grammy nominated, hotel accommodated. You feel me?
No, I don't. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's your boy Ollie. We back in here.
I almost got scared there for a second. I thought, who is this black man in our studio? I was about to call the police right now to escort you out of here.
Hey, man.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not racist.
That's just me in the comments. I'm always VLI exclusive, man. I don't have an actual personal YouTube. It's just my music account.
Because you do beats, is that right?
Yeah, just my beat account.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Was it you just beating off, or what is it?
Hey, man. We all beat off sometimes.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
Why would you... Why is that the next logical question?
Like,
why would that come?
Because I have known people. Like, I've had previous hosts and co-hosts that I've worked with on podcasts that had or wanted to aspire to have their own OnlyFans. So maybe you are the same as people that I've worked with in the past. I don't know. It was just a question.
No.
Nothing
man.
to be offended by.
I believe in God. I'm not.
Which
I'm not
God
like
is
that.
it? But is it the right God?
Oh shit! Hey man, hopefully. Shit.
Yeah, but speaking of the right God, there are people out there who believe in very scary and nefarious things, and I think one of them is Cosmopolitan magazine. Have you ever heard of Cosmopolitan magazine?
Sounds familiar. I mean, where are they at?
They're international. It's worldwide. I mean, they're published. They've been in prominence for a long time as one of the biggest women's magazines in the world, and I think their target demographics are usually teenage girls. I'm surprised you actually haven't heard of Cosmopolitan, considering the fact that you have two sisters, I believe. Is that right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they believe in God too. So so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this mag. Well, actually, no. They're at the grocery store, right? Like when you're checking out.
Right. Yeah. So exactly, you'll see them at the grocery store. Whenever you're checking out your food or whatever it is that you're purchasing for your needs. But anyhow, they just released an article on their Instagram. And it's the Church of Satan. So they're sponsoring basically this Church of Satan that's opened up an abortion clinic in the United States and specifically in New Mexico.
You said it's a satanic abortion clinic? What's satanic about it?
Because the Church of Satan themselves, they're the ones that opened this clinic in the spirit of Satanism and aborting and sacrificing children, clearly. And I think Christians have always made that correlation of abortions being a human sacrifice. And now it's absolutely real and it's true. And they're out in the open, and companies like Cosmopolitan, who are supposed to be these squeaky clean, mainstream type companies, are now being outed as supporting satanic organizations, just like the Church of Satan, who's opened up this abortion clinic in New Mexico. It's awful stuff. And to make matters even worse, when they perform the abortions, they recommend that you do a satanic rite ritual. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is real stuff.
What's involved in that, man? What are they actually doing, though?
Well, there's actual materials that you can purchase for a fee from them, of course. And there's verbiage. There's actual verbiage that you can read verbatim while they perform the abortion. And you're basically part of a satanic ritual at that point. And you're now become a member of the Church of Satan.
So they're doing a whole performance for you?
I mean, I wouldn't call it a performance. It's a ritual. It's a satanic ritual. It's like if you went to church and you did something beautiful.
They do that. Wait, no. Wait, is that
it's
free?
It's like the opposite of beautiful. No, it's not free.
Yeah,
it's not free.
Fuck.
But the problem with this is that it's under the guise as a religious practice. So the abortion is become a part of their religious practice. So they're basically trying to circumvent the Roe v. Wade controversy that happened. Maybe was it a few months ago, where they outlawed Roe v. Wade in certain states.
Yeah, actually, the past 2 years they've been.
Yeah, they've been really on it.
Yeah,
and so I think that's what they're trying to find a loophole in the system where they can claim that this satanic rite ritual, performed through the Church of Satan is a religious activity and it should be respected, and the law shouldn't come in and tell you how you can practice your religion. So that's what they're trying to do. But the scary part about it is that there's, I'm sure, going to be people that are want an abortion for whatever reason, and they're going to fall into the claws, into the grasp of the Church of Satan.
Into the claws.
The claws.
Well, I mean, where is this located so I can, avoid it next time I visit New Mexico?
Avoid it at all costs.
I'm just saying, man.
Well, I don't know where. It's in New Mexico. That's all I know.
All right. You won't give me the direct address for it?
No, I mean, why would you want the address for it anyhow?
I'm just in case, man.
You would do this.
If I see it in New Mexico, I would avoid it.
So what if? Let me ask you a question.
If I had a baby on the way,
do you have sex out of wedlock?
I didn't want.
Do you have sex out of wedlock?
That is an unfair question.
How is it? It's just a regular question that I'm asking you between you and I.
Of course, man.
You have sex outside of wedlock.
Unfortunately.
Shame on you, Ali.
I know, man.
I
gotta be better.
I'm gonna call your parents and let them know.
Don't let them know. They'll kill me.
So let's just say hypothetically there was a young lady that you're dating and you guys had a little slip up. And there's a little bit of your semen inside of her. And now there's a baby on the way. Would you perform an abortion? Would you ask her to get an abortion? What would you do? And by the way, you're not in love. You're not madly in love with this woman, by the way.
Why am I not madly in love with her? Why would you assume that about me? It's just a
casual partner that you're dating, in this hypothetical situation. But would you get an abortion? Would you keep the baby? What would you do?
That's tough, man. Unfortunately, it wouldn't even be my choice. Like, let's say I wanted to keep the baby.
Sure.
And she didn't want to keep the baby.
Okay.
The baby's getting aborted.
Don't say it like that.
The baby's getting aborted, man. Whether I want it or not.
Well, I mean, you could bonk her in the head like that. And then you could tie her in a bed and leave her there for 9 months. And you could feed her like oatmeal and like watermelon.
Oh my God. Well, what happens when she wants it?
Probiotics.
And I don't want it?
Okay.
Then that's a problem.
If she wants it and you don't want it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's her body, right? Her body, her choice.
That's true. That is true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we all got coat hangers in the house, right?
Say that.
I'm joking, man.
Don't say that. I'm going to call your parents, dude.
Hey, man.
I'm going to let them know what you're saying.
I believe in God.
Hey, is it the right God?
I'll keep.
But is it the right God?
I mean, I would want to keep the baby. I would definitely want to keep the baby.
You know what's even crazier about this this satanic abortion clinic is what they named it.
What did they name it?
Samuel Alito's mother.
I thought you were gonna say Samuel L. Jackson for a second, dude. I was like, well, who the hell is that? Dude, Samuel Alito's?
Yeah, yes, exactly. And do you know who that is?
No.
He's part of the Supreme Court Justice. He's one of the members on the Supreme Court Justice Board, and he's actually one of the gentlemen that voted against Roe v. Wade. And so in order to make fun of the guy and make fun of his mother, they named the abortion clinic that. They named it after his mom. Because to them, they believe that Samuel Alito should have been aborted, which is technically, they're saying he should be murdered, is what they're really actually trying to say.
That's fucked up.
That's what I said.
That's real messed up shit right there, man.
That's what I said.
They're smart, though.
No, what do you mean?
That's clever, dude.
No, it's not.
It's fucked up, but it's funny as fuck, though. You got to give them credit on that.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. In my opinion, Cosmopolitan magazine, it's always been, a smut magazine. It's just foul and disgusting.
Smut?
I mean, yeah.
What does smut mean?
Well, think about it. They're teaching teenage girls how to suck dick.
Whoa.
It's the truth.
What do you mean? It's in the magazine?
Yeah. It's like 100 tips on how to please your man. Every single issue. And they know who's reading the magazine.
Is it age restricted?
Little girls.
Is it age restricted?
Let me get to it. Exactly. If there was a magazine created for the male demographic, specifically for the younger male demographic, and it was teaching young men how to finger ladies into erogenous zones, that would be unlawful. They would put an age restriction on those magazines, and you know it. And they know it. Everybody knows this,
true.
Right?
It's like Playboy, right?
It's inappropriate. It's a double standard is what it is. And they're getting away with it. And now they're telling little girls, become a Satanist and murder your baby, is what they're saying.
Is it murder?
Yeah, it's absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you said it was an extra cost for the satanic ritual part, right?
There is an additional cost to purchasing the materials to perform the ritual. I don't know what these materials are, but Actually, maybe we can reach out to this abortion clinic and maybe we can interview somebody that represents them.
That's true.
We can have them on the show and they can tell us what their abortion clinic's about. And maybe, you guys can send us questions, what we can ask them. But yeah, it's scary stuff, dude, because if a company as big as Cosmopolitan is promoting these types of ideas, that means that these clinics are going to start, just popping up in every part of the country. So it's really scary stuff.
Have you ever been to Auntie Anne's Pretzels?
No. What's that?
It's like a pretzel place, like in the mall.
Is it like Roscoe's Chicken?
It is not like Costco's chicken. That is a completely different food.
Okay.
But so at Auntie Anne's, they actually have these.
Well, because I don't call my aunt auntie.
They have these little.
I don't know.
They have these little punch cards, right? Where you get 5 pretzels, and then you get 1 free.
Sounds delicious.
So let's say you go to that clinic, right?
The Satanic clinic is what you're saying.
The Satanic clinic.
Okay.
You get like 5 abortions.
God, why would you say this? Why, Holly?
And then you get 1 satanic ritual abortion free.
No, this is awful. Now I'm really calling your parents.
So
I have them on speed dial here.
Is that not enticing? Then you're just like, oh, dude, I gotta get these abortions.
No, but I have
because then you get to get 1 satanic abortion.
No, but I have
free.
seen that. I've seen people.
They should promote that.
I've seen females protesting, and there's a camera, a very large camera on their face, and then they're saying, I've had 8, I've had 10 abortions, and I'll have more because I'm a woman, and this is my right. It's like, is it really? And you're gonna show off to the whole world that you've had 8 to 10 abortions.
It actually is their right.
No, it's not.
To go to hell for all the babies that they're killing.
I agree. Because there's a living human being now inside of their body. So who has right over that body? Doesn't that body have its my body, my choice? There's a little body living inside of their body. Doesn't that body have a choice? Who represents that tiny body?
What if
that's developing?
What
quickly,
if that tiny body
sprouting little fingers
represents itself? Like, you remember how the other day you were saying that, why doesn't she learn Taekwondo in the middle of the street, like if she's getting assaulted? Well, why doesn't that baby learn Taekwondo? Dodge the medical tools and save itself and then take itself out.
Because what you're stating is a grown adult woman is walking down the streets of downtown Los Angeles. Is a very that's what you're, because it's kind of out of context, but that's what we talked about in the last podcast. Right. If there's a woman walking down the street at midnight in downtown LA and you don't know how to properly defend yourself and you're attacked by a man who sexually assaults you, it's kind of your fault in a way because you put yourself in a poor situation. I'm a man,
I wouldn't say
and
that.
I'm. It's the truth. I'm a man, and I have fighting experience. I wrestled, through my whole high school career, and I did really well at it. And I feel like I'm physically capable. I myself don't walk down the street at midnight because I'm not stupid.
Well, I'm not walking down the street at midnight.
And I'm not saying
I would
that.
not do
and
that.
I'm not saying that when somebody gets sexually assaulted, it's their fault. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be more intelligent in how you move in the world. There's preventative stuff that you can do, like, learn how to defend yourself, learn self-defense, or don't go out at midnight. It's like, my mom used to tell me...
Solid advice, man. I'm not going to lie.
My mom used to tell me all the time, like, nothing good happens after 11 p.m. And it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. Because every time when I'd go out and when I was a younger guy and I would, go out and do fun stuff and I'd go out drinking with friends, the worst things would always happen after 11 p.m. Crazy fights, wild things, accidents. It's ill-advised. Ill-advised is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Just go to sleep.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Go to sleep.
Going out.
Go to sleep.
Stop doing stuff. Stop having fun.
I never said
That's
that.
what he's saying.
I said have fun before 11 p.m.
Fun.
That's all I'm saying.
Stop having fun by yourself. You're not allowed to do that.
That's not true. But anyway, let me circle back to the Satanic Temple. There's actually... This is something that they quoted on their website, and it states, it says that the uterus is a private property that comes with a set of ownership rights that do not extend to the uninvited fetus. Just to kind of, circle back to what we were, talking about earlier with the baby and its rights and all things like that. So they believe that whatever's in there, they own it. The woman owns it. They can murder it if they want to.
I gotta look this up, man.
What do you mean, like the Cosmopolitan?
I'm looking up the Cosmopolitan right now.
I can't believe you've never seen a Cosmopolitan.
I mean, who the hell's picking up magazines at the grocery store, Todd?
People do it. Little girls.
Yeah, back in the early 2000s, probably.
Yeah, but they still have to have a big profit margin, and they have to have a market for them still, because they're still out there in stores. So people are still purchasing magazines, clearly, you know?
Oh, dang.
What's going on?
They got a trans person on the cover, dog.
Of course they do.
Does she look trans to you?
I mean, she has broad shoulders, but she's also African-American. A lot of African-American ladies sometimes have broad shoulders.
You saying she looks pretty?
I mean, she looks like a lady. She looks like a female to me.
Does she look pretty?
I'm not answering that question. I'm not going to answer that question.
Does this lady here look pretty to you?
I don't like what she's wearing. I think it's inappropriate. We're going to put a picture up of it. But
I mean, what if it was her or Hulk Hogan with a pussy?
What do you mean? We're afraid. Can you?
It's either this trans lady.
She has a penis.
Yes.
Okay.
Or Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Okay, so what you're asking me? What are you asking me? Doing what with them? Like playing baseball?
Intercourse.
Sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
So what you're asking me is
only type of
is a what would you question? What would you rather type of thing? Like
if
Hulk Hogan hypothetically in this crazy wild situation had a vagina, or this trans woman who clearly looks very feminine but probably has a penis.
Definitely has
who
a
I would
penis.
rather have sex with, I would say none of them.
But you have to choose one.
Because I'm in love. And I already have a significant other that I love very much.
You fucking...
What? Why are you laughing at me like that's the real that's the real answer?
That's not fair, bro. I'm trying. Okay.
Well, I'll ask you. What would you do? You're a single man. Answer the question. If there was Hulk Hogan has a vagina, or this trans person who you clearly find very attractive, that you pose this sort of question.
I was asking if you thought she was pretty. Who would you have
sex with if you had to? If there was a gun to your mother's head and you had to pick one, what would you do?
You know, it's a tough question, man.
No, it's not.
That's why I asked you the question.
No, it's not.
Because there's one answer that makes you gay, and then there's one answer that makes you really gay.
Okay, so which one would you pick? You have to pick one.
I mean, you got to go with Hulk Hogan, man.
Oh!
You got to go with Hulk Hogan, man. I'm just saying, dude. Because if that is an actual female that can
You're gross.
bring a child into this world.
Oh my God. You're disgusting.
Then you got to do what you got to do, man.
Oh man, dude. What you just said right now, I'm going to clip that and I'm going to play it at your wedding someday, that you would have sex with a woman that looks like Hulk Hogan.
That's not what I'm saying.
Giant bodybuilder.
You said there was a gun to my head.
Tan,
you said there was a
balding cul-de-sac.
You said there was a gun to my head.
6'5".
He's not 6'5".
You would have sex with a 6'5", roided out bodybuilder woman with a cul-de-sac.
Female.
Disgusting.
Let me break this down.
She's not a female.
Let me break this down.
You never said it was a female. You said it's Hulk Hogan with a vagina.
Yes, because that's a female.
No, it's not.
It is a female.
Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Because he's
what are you saying?
He didn't transition. He was born like that. So she
You're not gonna wiggle your way
Hulk
out of
Hogan
this one, buddy.
with Hulk Hogan with the pussy, bro. She was born like that.
You're killing me. Stop.
They'll agree with me in the comments, man.
Will they?
Because they would not be with a trans person.
I would just cut my penis
They
off.
would not be with a trans
I'd be like, it's gone.
And no disrespect
I would never
to
do
trans people, but you got to take Hulk Hogan.
So okay, so let's change it up a little bit. So Hulk Hogan is a biological woman, but looks just like Hulk Hogan, but has a vagina.
Exactly.
Okay, but now let's change it up a little bit. What if this trans person had their wiener chopped off, and now they got reconstructive surgery, and now they have a vagina?
Nope.
And now it's technically a woman, isn't it?
No, it is not.
Why not?
Can't make babies.
So you're saying she's perfect? I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
Oh, shit. That took me a second.
I'm kidding. That was a joke. That's not. I think the miracle of birth is a beautiful thing. Sometimes I make off-color jokes, and that's okay. All right?
No, that's good, man. That's good.
Do you see Lil Nas X on any of those Cosmopolitan magazines. Did he make it to the front cover of this very left-wing magazine company?
Why would Lil Nas X be on here?
Because he's gay and he's black. He's probably their god. It's like, you're black shit. And you're gay? Like, yeah, wow.
There is a lot
we must respect you.
LGBT stuff on here. I mean, what's going on with Lil Nas X?
Well, I mean, I did hear that Lil Nas X, he's actually converted to Christianity.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Should we clap for him a little bit or no? What do you think? Is this a lie?
I think he's lying.
You know, it would be cool. You know, I actually want to do this.
How did he come out again?
Before we go into that real quick, I'm just saying if we ever have a live show, like in person, I've always wanted to hear. So, you know, people always clap at shows like whoa, yeah, like that. But what if somebody went like this? Like everyone went like this.
That's powerful. If they were able to actually make like
all the imagine like 500 people going like this. Whoa, that would be crazy. When we do live shows, bro.
Dude, you're tripping.
No, I'm not. When we do live shows, bro, that's gonna be the thing. Everyone's gonna do that.
How did that thought even get in your head, bro?
I've been thinking about that for many years. I'm like, wouldn't it be crazy if there was like an audience of like 500 people or 1,000 people and they're all clapping like this?
Bro, I can't wait to be in front of an audience and just throw up from how nervous I would be in front of all these people.
You know, I did a live show with the Richie the Barber Show with my old friend Richie, and we performed in Long Beach, and it was a ton of fun. You know,
that was tight. That was a good show.
I mean, Richie loves to tell people that the show was sold out. It was not. There was like 100 people there on the Tuesday night, which is really cool.
It was packed though.
It was packed. Yeah,
it was packed. Like I don't see how much people they could even fit in there. Like maybe
I think the club capacity was 248. Yeah,
that seems about right.
And he kept telling everyone like, it was sold out, man. The show was sold out. It was not sold out. It was like 100 people that were there, but it was pretty.
That is a lot of people.
It was very impressive for a Tuesday night and for a podcast that was small.
Right. It was on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday night.
That's really good.
Yeah, but I won't lie. I was a little bit nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna go on stage, and you know, we didn't go over what we were gonna talk about or at all. We just kind of like
freeballed it.
We just freeballed it. It was wild. It just ill-advised. Like you just walk on stage. You don't even know what you're gonna talk about. It was pretty crazy.
And it was a really good show too. It was funny.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You were there. That's true. You were
front row, man.
You were front row.
That was really miss cool. That.
Yeah. Thank you, man. That was cool. That was a crazy day, man. I had never like signed autographs and stuff like that.
You were telling me that.
I signed autographs.
Didn't they get shirts too?
Shirts and shirts, people took pictures of me. I felt like I was Hulk Hogan.
Oh
I was like, wow.
Well, I wouldn't fuck you if that's what you're trying to say.
No, I mean,
relax, man.
Not like Hulk. Yeah,
that was a hypothetical. Don't.
No, I felt like a Hulk Hogan, like a star for like a short moment of time. You know, I was like, wow, this is pretty amazing. It was a little overwhelming, but it was pretty amazing. But anyway, going back into Lil Nas X, is that how you say his name? Lil Nas X.
Little. Yeah. It's like saying the hard R.
Every time I say that?
Yeah,
no,
every time you say that.
No, but Lil Nas X, he's a newfound Christian, which, you know, good for him. I hope he's being earnest about his newfound, it's actually interesting because this is not anything new to him. His father, Lil Nas X's father is actually a gospel musician. So his father's a devout Christian. Yeah. So he was raised into church, Lil Nas X was. And, he chose to, go into the route of more of a darker form of entertainment in order to become successful, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He
was selling blood shoes.
I remember that. Yeah, those Nike shoes, which, you should not wear Nikes. If you wear Nikes, you should throw them away. Oh. Throw them in the trash because...
Wait, can they see my shoes down here?
Wait, you wearing Nikes?
I actually am wearing Nikes.
Oh, Wally.
My bad, dude.
Why?
Bro, those kids in China know how to make good shoes. They're fucking killing it out there. Man.
And you probably have an iPhone.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just know that those people that made your iPhone, I believe they make like 20 cents an hour.
Yeah.
So
those Africans mining cobalt in Africa, like that's solid, man. It's like 15,000 in those ditches doing work for those iPhones, dude.
And that's another people.
Is it cobalt? I think it's cobalt or something.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I think that they utilize that for electric vehicles as well.
Yeah.
So
I'm lucky I got out of there.
You were in Africa?
No, man.
In cobalt mines?
I could pass off for it though, man.
You could. Could you talk like an African?
Don't say that I could.
Dude,
I didn't want you to agree with me on that.
Can you do an African accent for like the next 1 minute? Just 1 minute.
I gotta respond to something.
What?
Like I gotta talk in the accent.
Oh, okay.
You gotta. It's gotta be natural, like flowing with the conversation.
Okay. Anyhow, so going back into Lil Nas X, he put out a tweet that stated, it said, "Just because I'm making Christian music, it doesn't mean I can't suck dick. I should be able to get on my knees for more than one thing." And so,
what do you mean?
What was that? You sound like
what do you mean?
You sound like a Korean man.
Hey man,
what are you doing?
I'm not good with accents.
You sound like the guy at the liquor store, the Korean guy that
That was the Indian dude.
He is Indian?
That was not a Korean.
I don't see color.
Fuck.
I thought he was Korean. He's an Indian guy. I would have never guessed.
I did my best, bro.
You did your best.
That's all I got.
That's okay. But anyhow, so how do you feel about that? So Lil Nas X comes out, he's being very earnest. He's telling people going into my Christian era, and then he goes right into saying, I'm still gonna suck wieners. Is he being earnest? Is he just doing it for the clout? Because there's a lot of people out there who become Christians for clout. And we know that. We know that for a fact.
That brings up the question of, are gay people allowed to be Christian?
No.
Why is that?
It depends. Well,
are they allowed to have any religion?
No.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking. No, I'm not the authority on religion, but if it says it and so for me, whether you're Muslim or you're Buddhist or you're Christian, whatever your book that you go by, your handbook basically of rules that you go by, and for Christians it would be the Bible. If it says it in the Bible that it's not cool to be gay, then you should probably not be a Christian if you're gay. It's very simple. Very simple.
That does sound very simple.
You know, so it's like, what do you do if you're a gay person? Actually, in fact, I don't know, because like I said, I'm not the authority in religion, but what do you do? I know there's a lot of people that watch this show that know a lot more about Christianity than we do. So what does a gay person do when they're gay? Maybe they can let us, you can let us know in the comments. What does a gay person do if they want to be close to God, if they want to be a Christian, but they're still gay? Like, are they allowed to be a Christian or Catholic or whatever? Or do they just burn in hell?
According to the Bible, I guess they got to stop sucking dick, and then they'll be all good. I mean,
yeah.
Because they could do that, right?
What?
Like they just stop doing that, and then they get accepted.
Yeah, I think so. Dude, it's funny. I was watching this.
Get baptized or something?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of the people, not all the churches do the baptisms. Some of them do. Some of them do that. Yeah. I don't know.
Like wash the gay off of you.
Yeah. One time, dude, like I went to one where they were doing the baptisms, and there was like a black guy, and they dunked him in the water, and he came out, he was white.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking. That didn't happen. That's a joke. Again, like I said, sometimes I make off-color jokes.
Oh man, that's like those Chinese commercials where they have
to cut that out.
No, we're keeping that. That's like the Chinese commercials where they have the black dude go into the washing machine and he comes out as like the Chinese, like basically white guy.
Oh, that's funny. I gotta watch that one. That sounds pretty hilarious.
It's like exactly what you're saying there, and it's real.
Oh my God,
it was messed up.
Yeah,
it's funny though. They got balls for doing that.
Yeah,
and they weren't joking either. Like that was a serious commercial.
Well, I mean, it's different out in the Chinese world. But anyway, so back to our friend Lil Nas X. There's a lot of rumors out there because he might be a fraud. You know, so we said before, there's a lot of false prophets out there. A lot of people who pretend to be religious in order to obtain money or fame or whatever else. And Lil Nas X is now becoming one of these people who's utilizing Christ and utilizing religion for fame. And he doesn't just want the one segment of the population who is godless. Now he wants also the segment of the population who believes in God, because that just means more money for him, really.
Yeah,
is what that means. So
why is it always Christ?
Because it's the most popular religion in the United States.
Like people go straight to Christianity for disrespect. Like it's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like I don't think any other religion like gets that type of like celebrity disrespect. I can't think of one.
Because it's the most prominent religion in the United States.
Yeah, I guess so.
It might be the most prominent religion. It might be the most famous, the most believed in religion in the whole world. I mean, the Bible is the number one selling book. I know we were talking about this on one of our previous episodes, but it's still the number one selling book in the world. And number 2 is the Quran.
Number 3 was Harry Potter.
No, it was not.
it was somewhere in there.
No, I think it was Anne Frank.
Ah, shit.
No, I'm kidding. It was
Anne
it really?
Frank.
No, that's not.
I was like, who the fuck buying her book? Dude?
Yeah, who's buying a little girl's diary? That's just weird.
That's a little suspect. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but I don't know. What do we do with this? What do we do with this Lil Nas X? I don't know, but I hope the best for him. I hope the best for his life and for his future choices.
What if he's not even gay?
That's what a lot of people say. Actually, I saw this video where there was a young lady, and she was stating that she knows, and of course this is hearsay, and this is just through the grapevine type of stuff. But she says that she knows people that went to school with Lil Nas X when he was in high school, and he was a womanizer.
Damn.
He loved the ladies.
So, was he closeted, or is he really just making this all up?
Well, it goes beyond that, because when Lil Nas X came out as this gay man, so he's a black gay guy, which, for the people on the hard left, that's their god. They're like, wow, he's black and gay. Wow. And he's a cowboy. Wow. They're like, they freak out. Their heads explode. They're like, I must worship this person because they're like 2 or 3 minorities. So,
hey, Old Town Road was kind of hard, man.
Whatever. I don't listen to music like that again. I have discerning taste.
Oh my God.
But
Whoa.
What?
You have discerning taste?
I do.
So when I played that snippet earlier of Lil Nas, let me explain this to the people.
What?
I played a snippet of Lil Nas X in his Christian era, making Christian music.
Uh-huh.
And Chris didn't know that I was playing Lil Nas X.
Okay, this is true. You did do that.
And I was like, yo, bro, how's this sound? Sound good? You like his voice? You're like, yeah, it sounds okay.
Yeah, I said it sounds okay.
I was like, damn, this dude loves Lil Nas X in his Christian era.
You're the one that was playing in his music.
That's crazy, bro.
For me,
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
With me, I'm a music lover. And so I'm also a musician. I play the banjo, I play the guitar, I play the piano a little bit. And so for me, if anyone's making an effort to create any sort of music, I respect it. It doesn't mean I have to like it. Sometimes there are songs that I don't, particularly like myself, but I can objectively see how they are good songs. And that one, it wasn't an excellent song, but it was okay. And I was like, it's okay. And then you're like, that's Lil Nas X, you're gay. That's what you told me. You're like, you're gay, bro. And I'm like, I'm not gay. I didn't even know who it was. I didn't even hear the whole song.
Well, just like Lil Nas X, you didn't know you were gay until you heard.
No, but that's not the problem, though. Is there's many people, many accounts. This is a rumor. Many people have seen Lil Nas X around town when they see him partying at clubs or at bars or at private parties. And they see him with like a slew of girls touching their butts, touching their breasts, sticking his tongue inside of their mouths. It is what the people see out here in Los Angeles. They see Lil Nas X for who he really is. He's a womanizer, pretending to be gay. And when all this information came to light, guess what Lil Nas X did?
What did he do?
He came out and put out a post and was like, actually, I'm bisexual. It's like, why didn't you say this from the beginning? Why are you deceiving the people? Yeah, he did say that.
Oh, shit.
Like, why are you deceiving the people? You're a liar. He's probably not even gay. I mean, he probably blows his manager and his agent, but beyond that, he's probably not a real.
That's just Hollywood.
That's just Hollywood. But he's not.
Just like jail. Like if you fuck a dude in jail, that's just jail. You're not even gay.
Gay for the stay, bro.
Exactly.
That's no.
Yeah. I mean, you would.
You would. You're the one that brought it up. I would never.
I would never, dog.
I would never do that. What if you? You're disgusting. What if you did 5 years in prison? Would you break and would you be gay for the stay?
No, man.
Don't lie to me.
Absolutely not, bro.
Why
but
not?
You, I feel like right after you break, you would convert to Islam and then you'd stop that for the rest of your life.
It's not true.
Well, you haven't spent 10 years in jail yet.
No, but when I was a kid, I was arrested a couple times, and I did.
That doesn't count, man.
That did 30 days, and I didn't go gay.
30 days.
Yeah, I didn't go gay for the stay.
Well, oftentimes,
in fact, I remember I had a roommate in the jail cell. I was 16 years old, by the way. This is many years ago. I'm 33 years old now. I'm a rehabilitated man. But at the time, I remember I had a jail cellmate, and
little celly.
Yeah, and it's fun. It is actually it's wild because it almost seems like a fake story or something out of a movie. But I was 16 years old. He was also 16. My jailmate and my cellmate, and I actually went to elementary school with that kid when we were 8 years old. And after I was 8, I went to a different school, so we hadn't seen each other for 8 years. And when he walked into the jail cell door, I was like, "Oh my God, dude, it's what?" And we were like, "Dude, no way!" And like, he looked so much older. Obviously, he was 16, and so was I. And we were cellmates for maybe 2 or 3 weeks till he got transferred.
Damn,
it was pretty wild. But but when the what do they call?
So he did some crazy shit then.
He was institutionalized, from what he had told me, because he was in a gang. He felt more comfortable being in jail than being in the outside world because he didn't like going to school and he didn't want to have to work a job eventually. So he just kind of liked being in there.
Yeah. A lot of people are like that.
Yeah. He liked kind of being in there, and he would like coming out and like having sex with girls and, doing drugs and partying and stuff like that. But then he would, swiftly go back into jail because that's where he felt most comfortable.
Damn.
No one has to really expect anything of you if you're in jail. You know what I mean?
It's true.
It was just really sad that
he
felt that
3 meals a day, a bed,
yeah,
a room.
Yeah. I wonder where that guy is, man. I wonder where he's at. That kid was crazy, man. Not in a bad way. He was a good cellmate, and he was, and I appreciate him being my cellmate for that time being. But I remember at the time I played guitar. And I didn't have enough money because I didn't grow up with a lot of money. So I didn't have enough money to buy myself an amplifier for my guitar. And I remember I was sitting there in the bed, like the jail bed, going like this.
It's like practicing.
Yeah. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm playing a guitar, bro. But like, I'm trying not to forget, my chords." And I told him, like, I'm trying to get an amp, but I don't have enough money. He's like, "I'll steal one for you, bro."
Oh my God.
He's like, I'll steal one. He's like, "I'll get you one when we're on the out." Man. And I'm like, "All right, that sounds cool, man."
That's how exactly where he's at right now. Yeah. He's getting raw dogged in jail, dude. He's getting absolutely raw dogged in jail. Oh, God, bro, if he's saying that he wants to steal more while he's in jail, then that he's just going to be going right back.
Yeah, dude. I remember when we were kids and we were 8 years old, he had like those Adidas with the fat laces. If you're 8 years old and you have Adidas with fat laces, you're probably going to be a career criminal. That's what it really comes down to.
Damn.
Oh, gosh.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah. I felt bad for him too, to be honest. I mean, he was you could tell he had a kind heart. And I was very prudish because I remember we had a little air vent that was in the cell, and then we had a cleaning day. Like every week, we had to clean the cell, like up and down. Like
you toilet. Had to clean it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we would make us clean the cell. So I remember he would put the whole cleaner into the vent so we get high. And I remember I'd have like the pillow on my face, like, "Stop it, dude! Like, I don't want to get high, man." He's like, "Stop being like that, bro." He's like, "Just get high with me." He would like the whole product, the whole like chemical to clean in the vent, so we'd get fucking all high.
You snitch on him?
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Dang.
No, I did not do that.
That's real, man.
Thank you.
I would have snitched so fast, bro. I would have snitched so fucking fast, dude. I would not last a day in jail, dog.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm a good upstanding citizen, because I don't want to go to fucking jail.
Yeah. Good for you, man. That's good. I'm proud of you, man. You're a good dude, for sure. You really are.
Bro, is that Evian?
What? It's a what?
Let me see that shit.
Is it what? What do you mean?
Damn.
Oh, the water?
That's bougie as hell, bro. You got 2 drinks on the table, and one of them is Evian. That's like $5 water right there, dude.
Yeah, well, you have to put good things in your body, Ollie. It's like, what do you expect? Like,
what's the difference between Evian and this purified water that I'm drinking?
That's toxic. It's like toxic rainwater, and it has all kinds of toxic rainwater. It's got impurities in it. I would never drink that. That's bad for you.
This says purified mineral water, enhanced for taste. Ew. So I get enhancements.
Ew, that's gross.
What are you getting in that shit?
This is natural electrolytes, dude.
Electrolytes are for the devil.
What do you know?
Bro, that's dude, like Gatorade.
No, but you have to have that, and it has many more things. It has calcium. It naturally has calcium, magnesium, silica. Like, it's really good for you. Need these types of things for your body. It really helps to balance your blood acidity and pressure, and it helps rebuild damaged tissue just from water. It's a real thing. And here's the problem. Here's the big problem. Water's become a huge commodity, right? And I think that there's many price ranges in water. Like you have a $1.50 bottled water, and then you have like a $4 bottled water. So if you get like a 6-pack of this, it's like $15, right? Or you can get a 30
waste of money.
Yeah, or you can get a 30-pack for like $3, right? But the difference is what you're putting into your body. If most of yourself, your physical self, is the majority water, why would you then put toxic water into your system? It doesn't make any sense, bro.
So that you can become strong.
No.
And you can handle any water.
No,
at a certain point, I'm going to be drinking all tap water.
Gross. Don't do that. You're going to get stomach cancer. But let me it's the truth. It's the truth, bro. But let me tell you this. The reason why they make this type of water more expensive than they would make the reason why is because they want poor people to drink bad water, because they want them to get cancer. They want them to get sick. They don't want them to be balanced in their blood acidity. They don't want them to be properly hydrated. They don't want them to feel, this type of stuff makes your brain feel clouded. Like bad food, improper water. It's not good for you. I'm telling you. The reason why they make this more expensive is they want rich people to be okay and to drink the good stuff. And then they want poor people to be like, well, I guess I'm going to skimp on the water. I'll get the $4 30-pack. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
A lot of the time.
Let me tell you one more thing.
Get it from the fridge. Directly from the fridge.
Okay. Let me tell you another thing. There's another conspiracy about this Evian water. What does it say if you read it backwards?
See, you proving my point, man, because you're naive if you believe in this bullshit.
No, it says naive.
That's right.
It's literally like what it states if you read it like backwards, right?
Paying $6 for water.
No, so what it means is that anybody who wouldn't put proper water into their system would be naive.
Oh, so you're reading it that way?
Yeah.
No, I'm reading it in the way that you're naive for buying it.
No, I'm just putting good stuff in my body, man.
You said it was controversial?
I eat apples and bananas and water.
You haven't eaten an apple in 6 years, bro. What are you talking about? When was the last time you ate an apple?
Yesterday. Actually, probably today.
You ain't got. All right, I see bananas on the table. You valid, man. You valid this time. All right, I didn't see it last time I came in here, though.
You want an apple? I'm sure I have an apple in that fridge.
I don't want an apple.
I'll get one for myself.
Get one for yourself, bro. It's a genetically modified apple.
Oh, no, I don't think I have apples. Now I can't prove my point.
You ain't got no apples.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not even the healthy apple. The red one. The red one's the healthy apple.
You know what this is?
That's a big ass apple.
This is an opal apple.
That sounds like it's genetically modified. That's a GMO apple, dude.
No, it's not.
You want some GMO apple type shit, dude.
No, I'm not. It's delicious. I love opal apples. And envy apples, too.
Is there a reason why you only took one bite?
I'm going to finish the rest. But I'm just going to drink this coffee,
like
too.
the company apple?
What?
What are you trying to promote to these people, man?
I'm not promoting anything.
I don't know, man. That's
no,
a little strange.
It's apple season right now, bro.
Take another bite. You won't?
I'm not going to do what I'm told.
Take another bite.
You can't tell me what to do, Ollie. I've already been forced to wear your sunglasses, Ollie. Look at these.
Those are some nice sunglasses, man. Those good. It's like a gay parrot.
Ah, that's rude, man. I kind of do look like a gay parrot.
Nah, no,
I gotta take these off.
Nah, don't bully him in the comments. It looks good. Looks good. You should bring the other ones back, though.
Yeah, well, I have them. They're not here. They're not nearby, unfortunately. But anyway, I think that does it for today. That was our episode. Thank you so much for watching the Chris and Ollie show. It really means a lot to me because, as I always tell you guys, I know that you're busy. I know you have a lot of things to do. I know you have a ton of responsibilities. But the fact that you made time to hang out with us today really, truly means the world to me. I know that there's all kinds of things trying to steal your attention away. There's video games, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, and other YouTubers out there. So thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for choosing us and staying till the very end. It means a lot.
I got one more question for you, bro.
What is it? What's going on?
If you drop your homie off at his house,
okay,
and you wait for him to go inside, is that gay?
No, it just means you're a caring friend.
It's kind of gay, bro.
No, it's not.
What are you waiting for? A kiss?
What are you talking about?
A kiss, bro?
I've done it with you before.
Don't say
not
that.
Not the kiss, but I'm saying I've dropped you off at your house before in the city of
bro,
is where you live.
If you don't tell people where I live.
No, hold on. And although you live in the city of in one of the safest cities in the United States.
I live in Long Beach.
He's lying. He lives in the city of he lives in a big, giant 2-story house. I'm not even lying. Not even lying.
It's like a box.
He's lying.
It's like a cardboard box.
You're lying.
In Long Beach.
You're such a liar.
On the beach, though.
Don't lie to them.
Nice beachfront.
Don't lie to the people.
Nice cardboard.
If you lie to them, they'll never trust you again.
Cardboard with carpet.
He lives in anyway, so I've dropped, even though he lives in a nice neighborhood, very manicured neighborhood, I still make sure he walks in through his door. Because that's what a caring friend does.
A caring friend will drive off before you get into the house.
No.
And if anything happens to me, that's on me.
No.
Because I have to be able to protect myself in the 10 feet it takes for me to get into my house.
Well, I mean, there was a guy that says strength through struggle, and maybe you believe that too. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for your time.
Let me know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe. I know there's quite a few of you guys who aren't subscribed and you're watching the show. More than likely because you forgot, and that's fair. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. That'd be really cool. I'd really appreciate that. See you here, guys. Make good choices. Peace.
Have a good day, guys.